Hi, welcome to my page. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I'm glad to have you. My name is Cassie, and this week we are going to talk about some new goals that I am putting out for. It's kind of monthly, but it actually really will probably be like these quarterly goals for this time around. And then I will, do another video next month and kind of give an update of where I'm at with these. But as of right now, these goals will be just not for this month, but will kind of last about 90 days. So we will see. But what I'm going to do is focus on three different areas. And the first area is going to be my health and fitness. The second area is just going to expand my knowledge on a few different things that I've been thinking about. And then the third area is me moving. So with the first one, with the health and fitness, I've kind of been on this journey off and on for probably 8 to 10 years now. When I really got started with this, I ended up losing like 40 pounds, and I was in a calorie bracket of about between like 1,200 and 1,300 calories. And that's what, at that time, and that's where the knowledge was, to basically start there, because I had a sedentary job and I'm still sedentary to this day. So, but with that, with the, having those 1,200 to 1,300 calories, I did it. It was, I was successful. I did, like I said, lose the 40 pounds. But at that point, and I kind of, once I got up to the 13, or once I hit my goal, once I hit my goal weight, what I ended up doing is going up to maintenance, which was about 1,500 calories a month. And I was able to maintain that for about 3 to 4 years. And then life just lifed and things went haywire. And I ended up gaining my weight back and not eating the way I was, and, just really lost a lot of desire for it. But I did continue, working out throughout these years, basically, you know, but I wasn't necessarily, paying attention much to exactly like my calorie intake daily. So, with that being said, that 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day, there's really not much wiggle room to go lower. So once your body kind of adjusts to that 1,200 or 1,300 calories, there's really no room to go any lower than that, to where it's going to be life sustaining, right? Where we can just do this for a long period of time and be okay. So, I came across this woman. Her name is her name is April Whitney. And she's a nutritionist and also a personal trainer. And she is short. And so she kind of specializes in shorter women and what their calorie intake and stuff like that. So, I came across one of her videos, and she said to, instead of going on to like the regular TDE calculators, is to basically track your food for 3 days, and then divide the total calories that you eat in those 3 days, divide it by 3, and then use that for basically your goal to lose weight. Now, the process is going to be much slower, but it should be much more sustaining than trying to eat such a low calorie diet, and that really doesn't leave you much room to eat much of anything. So, it makes it very hard to follow, not to mention you're probably hungry most of the time as well, So, at least I was. So it just really wasn't working for me. And I've tried over and over and over again, over these last, 5 years or whatever. And I just have not been able to really get comfortable again with that 1,200 or 1,300 calorie mark. So What I did is I did what April Whitney suggested, and my calorie goal with calculating it this way was 1,530 calories a day. So I've been doing that calorie intake for about 2 weeks now. And my goal is, or my focus is high protein, moderate carbs, and low fat. And with that, I have felt really good for the last 2 weeks. My energy levels are good. I'm sleeping better, and my sugar cravings are like not as bad as what they were. I'm not saying that they're gone, but they are much more sustainable than what they were previously. So, it's been really nice to have this higher calorie bracket to kind of work towards, and I'm feeling satisfied instead of like constantly being hungry. So that this is going to be definitely something that I'm going to be able to do long term, and see where it goes. Now, eventually I may have to cut a little calories off of this. She said you may have to tweak it if you are not, losing inches or weight, because there's more than one way to measure your progress with weight loss. It's not always the number on the scale. Sometimes it's just going to be you're losing inches. So, I would highly recommend, if you're on this journey trying to lose weight, take your measurements, take progress photos. And then also, you can keep track of the scale as well. But don't put all of your eggs in that scale basket thinking like, if I don't see this scale go down, it's not going to work. So, because I used to do that, and it's not healthy, and it's not, like I said, it's not the only way to measure. You definitely see progress in other areas, sometimes even before the scale. So definitely keep track of that. And try different things and see what works best for you. So with that being said, I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks, and I really enjoy it. So now I'm going to use this same method to do a 75 hard challenge that I'm going to be starting on April 1st. And with this challenge, the focus isn't supposed to be like weight loss. It's supposed to be discipline. And so I'm hoping with setting myself up with this challenge, I will be more disciplined around my health and fitness goals. And then also, I'm hoping that that discipline will trickle down to other areas of my life. And at least last time when I was on my health and fitness journey, and I was like really committed to it, when I was eating those 1,200 to 1,300 calories and stuff like that, I was so disciplined with that. And yes, that discipline did trickle down to other areas of my life, and I did blossom back then. So I'm hoping for the same outcome this time. And so for the 75 hard, if you've never heard of it, I'll give you kind of a little fast recap on what it is. But it's a 75 day challenge. And they want you to basically take progress pictures daily. They want you to do 2 different workouts, one outside, no matter what the weather is, and one inside. And then also to drink a gallon of water a day. And if you don't do any of these things, if you don't do all of your your challenges every day, then you have to start over. So I'm not going that hard on this challenge. So when you don't go that strict, people are calling it 75 soft. So I'm actually doing a soft version of this, where I'm going to drink 100 ounces of water a day. I'm going to do 2 workouts, one being outside most of the time, but if the weather is not permitting, like if it's pouring rain when I have the opportunity to get this second workout in, then I'm just going to do it inside, because I'd rather get the workout in than not do it because of the weather, and then wait for the weather to maybe turn, and then I don't have the time to get back out there to do that workout. So, these are just some of the things that I set up to make myself be the most successful with this, right? So 100 ounces of water a day, 2 workouts, one being outside most of the time. But like I said, if the weather's not permitting, I will be doing one inside. And then also, I'm not going to do the daily progress photos, but I'm going to do weekly progress photos. I'm also going to do my measurements too and stuff like that, but that's not really part of the challenge. But the photos are. And so, I will be starting this on April 1st. Other thing that I'm going to do as well is if I mess up, even on the 75 soft version that I'm doing, if something comes up and I can't get in a workout in, or I don't take that progress photo that week, or whatever the case may be, I'm not going to start over. I'm going to give myself grace and just keep moving forward. And so that was, I think those are the main things that I'm going to be focusing on with that 75 hard. And then I'm also, when I was successful in my weight loss venture, in the past, one thing that really saved me was doing meal prepping, right? Because if you are not prepared and you don't have things that are already, ready for you, then you're probably not going to stick to it, right? Or you're going to, have lots of, where you're just going to grab maybe something, like, you're not going to grab something healthy. You're going to just grab whatever is fast and easy, right? And that fast and easy isn't going to get you close to your goals. At least it doesn't work for me. So I have to, focus on doing my meal prepping. So then I have food readily available for me. And then I also, would go and count out my nuts and put them in bags and have that ready. So if I just want to have a snack and I just want my nuts, I could just grab my bag and go, and not take handfuls out of the regular bag. So just doing some simple things like that to make my my life a little easier, and to then it's already, measured out, and I don't have anything to worry about. I could just log it and be done. So those are, the things that I'm going to be focusing on when it comes to my health and fitness. So I'm going to make sure that I'm eating the balanced diet, high protein, moderate carbs, and low fat, to, that calorie bracket that I mentioned previously of about the 1500 mark. And then also I'm going to focus on hitting those 75 soft targets that I'm setting up for myself. And then also with the weekly meal preps, because like I said, the meal prepping, being prepared, is all just what was so helpful to me last time. If I didn't do that stuff, I would have probably, it's not that you fail, but you keep on, kind of setting yourself up back, a while. So I want to get some momentum, and I want to get some a positive outlook on this. And so the more that I do to help myself be successful in this, the better off I will feel, and the more then I will stick to it, right? Because if I'm, doing all this work per se, right? I'm doing the workouts, I'm, drinking the water, but my diet is so then my results aren't great. What my chances of sticking to this is slim to none. So to be successful, these are the things that I'm going to focus on to bring me success. And then also with that discipline, I'm hoping that that will trickle down to my next area of expanding knowledge, right? So there's these 2 courses that I want to take. One course is you study and you take you take a test. And if you pass the test, you get a certificate at the end. And with that course and that certificate, that can lead to different opportunities within my business, and it can also lead to opportunities with my my corporate job. So this is really a great opportunity, and I'm going to take it, and I will, do another video in the future to kind of go in more detail on what they are. But I don't really want to talk about it too much until I go through it, I get more knowledge, and, I'm better equipped to share my experience with it. Okay. And then the next thing that I want to, the next course that I want to buy is, this course is basically, you can start a business venture with it. So I want to buy it, see what the business venture is all about, see, what the detail is, and see if that would, fit well into my lifestyle and help me expand my, my business and see, what the outcome can be. So after I'm done with these 2 courses, I'll do another video and give you an update of how I feel. And, with the first one, with that certificate, there's even more growth after this certificate. So if I really do like it and I feel like, yeah, this is going to be something that I want to, go further with, then you can go to the next step. So that's good. And then for this business venture, of course, I'm not really sure what the next step would be after this, until I probably go through the course and like I said, get more knowledge on that. So more to come on that. And then the last piece that I'm going to focus on for this month is getting ready to move. So I'm focusing on packing and decluttering and cleaning and looking for a new place to live. So, these next 30 to 90 days are going to be very busy, working towards all of these different things, but I am really excited to kind of get started and see where these different things, take me, and to see what else, is out there. So I want to thank you for coming by and listening. And questions or anything like that, leave a comment below and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.